and welcome back to another installment of my Trailblazer League progression series. So this episode is going to be a little bit different. I really want to unlock my next region. I'm 50 tasks away from it, and I've made a list of about 28 tasks that I could do pretty quickly. A lot of this episode is going to be trying to bang out as much of these tasks as I can. Some of them are going to take a little pre-work to them, like being able to burn a magic log, but that really shouldn't take long at all, especially with being able to endless harvest a bunch of maples. Plus, I think burning 100 U's is a task that's along the way, so that'll run right into that. I also have some tasks that involve cooking some shark, fermenting some wine, some diary tasks, things along those lines. So I'm hoping I can make a really significant chunk into this 50 that's left, and then I can try to get into the nitty-gritty of focusing on some tasks, whether those be 99s, things along those lines. But the first task that we're actually going to go ahead and knock out is our first 90, which I'm surprised I didn't finally do it with strength. But the first 90 on the account is actually going to come from fishing. And what I should have done as well is I should have wrote down the values for all these tasks. Maybe I'll go back and do it again, but we should actually be able to make a lot of headway on this 6,300 points as well. So we might be able to get our last region and our last relic pretty close to one another. All right, and there's 90, so there's one task down. Only 49 more to go. And there's filling a large pouch. That was weird. So a couple of the tasks that I have are going to involve Slayer tasks. I have to kill a fire giant as well as a bloodveld in Kandarin, which I'm assuming I can only do in the Slayer cave within the stronghold. And to kill those monsters, I have to do them on task. So one of the items on my list is to get a task from Duradel, so I am going to go down to Shiloh Village since I was already pretty much in the area. And I think because we're in leagues, the 100 combat requirement for getting tasks from him is waived. Could be wrong, but I guess we'll find out once I get over there, and a little quick pit stop with an eclectic. Okay, let's see if we can get a task from him, and I think we'll take the fire giant one first. It looks like it's letting me. Perfect, it did. Alright, another task that we have coming in is going to be growing a papaya tree within the gnome stronghold. So fortunately, I do have a papaya sapling available. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here, and then we're actually going to pay the cost as well to protect it, because I do want to make sure that it goes in. And then since we have the botanist task, or the botanist relic rather, unlocked, this shouldn't really take too long to grow. I imagine by the time I finish everything else, it should be about done. So I'm going to feel out how long this fire giant task looks like it might take. If it's looking like it's going to take too long, you know, I can get points really quickly. It looks like I still have 125, so I could skip this, and I could even do the bloodveld test and skip it too. Or rather, I could do this, kill this one, we'll get the task complete, I can skip this fire giant task, unlock the bloodveld task, and then just finish that at the Slayer Tower at a later time. And at least with that, I can get superiors as well. Alright, there's the fire giant complete. Let's go get rid of this task. Task cancelled, assignment, let's get bloodvelds. Where were they at? There it is. 146 bloodvelds. So I'm going to kill the one here, and then I'll finish this task later at the Slayer Tower. There we go, defeat a bloodveld in Kandarin. Perfect. So I could have swore I've done this before, and I don't know why I didn't register, but there's a task in the battlefield for killing a tortoise that has people on it in the battlefield. So I'm going to run back over here again and go get one of these kills and make sure it registers, I guess, this time. But I know I've killed one before, because I did it with like a rune axe. It was pitiful. Alright, tortoise down, 10 points. And another task in the area is catching a red salamander, which I'm pretty confident I have the level 4. I didn't check, but I would like to think at almost 70 I should easily be able to catch one of these. There has to be a better spot than this, right? There's only, what, 1, 2, 3 spots? Well, anyways, we got one. Bam, 50 points. Alright, so another hunter-related one. I need to actually catch a dashing kebbit, which I think is at 6,900, so we should be able to do that. That way I can make a spotty air cape next time we go to Varrock. And since I'm not sure on how many hides it actually takes, I just got a few for insurance to make sure I don't have to come back here again. And while we're on the hunter grind, let's go ahead and go down and catch a Crimson Swift as well, wherever the hell that is. Oh, I see one. 10 more points. Alright, so trip back to Varrock. I think there was a handful of tasks that I saw for moving your house into various regions. I don't know if they're actually level locked or not, so I'm going to go find this real estate agent, which I believe is up here. Yeah, he is up here. And I'm going to plot my house into different places and see if I get the tasks. Alright, 50 points for moving to Yano. And it won't let me do the Tavelry one until I unlock Asgarnia. That's a bummer. I was hoping I could get some free tasks without actually having the region unlocked. So I guess I'll put my house back to Brimhaven for now then. Now to go see a fancy dressed man about a cape. Oh, good thing I got more than one because it actually took 2 to do it. All right, Spotty Air Cape equipped, 50 points. Another task that I have is to build a U birdhouse. So we're once again back to making tiaras again until I can get to level 60. But that'll also help because another one I want to try to knock out is base 60s. Smithing hopefully shouldn't take too long. I have some ores that I can make bars with. Construction won't take long at all. I have plenty of wood and I can get plenty of wood and then make the planks because I actually have quite a bit of money. The prayer, on the other hand, that one might take a little bit more time. I'll have to go kill some blue dragons and bank the bones, but using the ecto and especially with the 12 times bonus, that one really shouldn't take long as far as the actual doing. It's just going to be the accumulation of the bones. 60 range won't take long at all. I actually made a bunch of steel knives earlier, so I'll be able to burn through that really fast. And then speaking of burn, the 60 fire making, that one won't take long at all either. All I have to do is just go through some maple logs, and then once I get into the U logs, it'll double down on not only getting to 60, but also completing another task. So this is going to be quite a few tasks in one, but it's going to involve a bit of work. Perfect, and there's 60 crafting, so I can go make that U birdhouse now, and that'll be points, and then that also helps get me to that base 60s as well. And there's 50 points for the U birdhouse. And then we have another task for killing a ancient wyvern, so let's see how this goes. Okay, let's try that again, but this time with the correct shield. Ancient wyvern down, 50 points, and I got a mystic air staff, which actually that's going to be another point. Nice. So that was actually 2 tasks. That was defeat a fossil island wyvern and then also delete an ancient wyvern. So double whammy there, and then equipping the staff should be another task, and it is. Perfect. That was a 3-for-1 right there. So this next bit's going to take a while for me, but for you, probably somewhere in the realm of like 10 to 15 seconds. I need to cut quite a few logs. I need quite a few maples to get my burning levels up. I'm going to have to cut quite a few U's to actually get my fletching up, because I'm going to need to make a magic short bow and then equip it, which I'll be able to do, so that'll be a few tasks there. I need to chop 75 magic logs. I need to burn one, which I think, what does that require? 80 fire making? Nope, that's 75 as well, so that'll be fine. Either way, there's going to be a lot of wood that needs to get chopped down, so we'll be back once we have what I think hopefully might be enough to get through it all. And on that, the nice thing about Endless Harvest is I don't have to go fight with these people here over logs. There's tons of maple trees way north up here in a big collection that not a lot of people go to, although as I say that, I bet you I'll find a few people there now. But the point being is I can usually woodcut in peace up here. I don't have to have any competition on the trees that I'm on, and I can usually bounce between 3 or 4 of these and have no problems whatsoever. Alright, slight detour. While I was getting 61 range to be able to wield my rune crossbow, I decided to come and kill some hill giants, and I got a key. So let's see what happens. I would gladly take the club for some additional points. Damn, we melted them this time. Oh, damn! Holy shit, I seriously got it on the 3rd kill. Oh, that's legit. So right now, I've been working kind of tirelessly to get a bunch of things together. So I actually have 8 tasks put together now that I'm going to be able to complete pretty much whenever I get this magic tree chopped down. So I need 1 more magic chop to get the 75 magics. I finally got 61 range so I can equip this crossbow. I've completed 99 unpowered orbs. This should be 100. I will make this magic short bow. I'll equip the magic short bow. I'm going to burn this magic log. I'm going to burn this U log, which should be number 100. And then I'm going to equip this hill giant club that I just got. So this should be pretty fun once this finally chops down. All right. There's 75 logs. Let's string the bow. There's Fletch. Wow, Fletch. There's Fletch, a magic short bow. Let's equip it. There's equip an MSB. Let's go ahead and make this unpowered orb. There's 100 unpowered orbs. Rune crossbow. Start a fire. Start another fire. And the hill giant club. Oh, that was kind of worth the last few hours of putting this all together. That was fun. All right, here's that papaya that I planted earlier in the day as well. So now we are, what is this, 26 tasks away, right? Is it 26? Yep, it's 26. All right, so I'm not sure if this one's going to count, but it did say to slay an Abbey Demon in the Slayer Tower. I don't know if slay is quite literally like on a Slayer task, but I figure I could kill one real quick and see what happens. Nice, that did count. 100 points. Perfect. Alright, and if my calculations are correct, this should be my 250th lap. Another 50 points. Oh, nope. Never mind. 100 points. and kill a wall beast for 50 points. So the next thing I want to do is actually want to try to take care of the 100 wine task. In order to do so, I need to be able to buy the grapes. Really, that's the fastest way of getting them. So I decided to at least try to knock out one of these recipe for disaster quest parts. So that should give me a little more access to the chest. Maybe that'll give me more inventory of grapes, I'm hoping, because I kept hopping and I was only getting like one per hop, if that. Okay, so I finally got all of the grapes I need to get to 100 jugs of wine. I just want to give a little quick tip though. So when I was going through all these worlds down here where I thought no one would be, every single one of these stores was sold out or maybe only had one grape. But then I started going to all the shops in like world 401 to 412 and they were all completely full, 4 grapes. So my advice to you, if you're trying to get this 100 wine task completed and you're doing it through the Colonomancer chest, start at these low worlds that are the high population. Those clearly seem to be the ones that people aren't going to first. They're hitting like all these consecutive ones down the bottom here. I also found some luck with going through the German, these 5 right here. There were 6 rather, if you include the vet world. Nice, 50 points. Alright, so another task, I believe, as well as a diary requirement, is to grow a palm tree in this spot right next to the Tree Gnome Village. So I'm going to do that, as well as I'm also going to pay for the protection on it just to make sure that it grows, because I have not been getting lucky with those. I think I'm going to go back to pickpocketing the Ardy Knights, because there is a task for pickpocketing a hero, which is at level 80, and I'm just about to hit 77. So I don't think that'll be too long down the road to accomplish that, but I'm going to go plant this bush first. Right, there's 80 thieving, let's go find a hero. There we go, pickpocket a hero, 100 points. Another task that really shouldn't take too long is actually 2 of them. One is doing the fishing trawler minigame, and then the other one is equipping the full outfit, and I don't think either should take very long. I remember doing the full outfit on my main, well, this account rather, and I think it took maybe a couple hours, if that, so that'll be nice to kind of knock that out. And then that'll also give me access to minnow fishing as well for shark down the road. I won't max on minnows, but I might do them later for just food for like God Wars dungeon and stuff like that. Alright, first mini trawler completed for 10 points. Let's see if we got a piece of equipment as well. Oh, we got the hat the first time too. Look at that, that's awesome. Can I take it out? I can. Wow, already. 7 trawlers is all it took to get everything. That's remarkable. 100 points. Tower of Life completed. So I have quite a few tasks that are locked behind getting a mithril grapple. I'm actually really close to it. I believe it's 59 smithing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power mine me some iron and then some coal afterwards as well. I don't know quite how many bars I'm going to need, but I'm going to make quite a few so that way I don't sell myself short. Here's the task for the mithril grapple. Just kidding. Need to put a rope on it first. To a mithril bolt first? The fuck? Okay, bear with me. I've never made one of these before. Apparently I need to make a mithril bolt. Okay, mithril bolt. Oh my god, you need a mithril bolt flesh with feathers first. It just keeps getting better and better. There we go. Completed. Create a mithril grapple. 50 points. Jesus. Perfect. And then if I go down here, I should be able to get the ring to complete the task of doing the agility course. So I'm not sure which I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm supposed to be doing the agility course or the skull ball. So I'm just going to go ahead and do both. I'm going to do the agility course first, and then I'm going to go score the skull. I give him the stick. Okay, it was one of the agility course, but I got to do the skull ball anyways, so I'm pretty sure that's a diary step. We're getting so close. 15 tasks left now. I think I need to sleep. And 200 Puro Implings caught. Alright, and 100 cooked sharks for 100 points. Although it felt like I burned 100 before I cooked them, but it is what it is. So we got a medium clue that I can at least do the first task. There's an iron pickaxe spawn, I believe, in the dig site dungeon, so I should be able to grab that. But it'll also give me a chance to knock out 2 steps, potentially 3 if I can finish this medium clue. But I'll be able to make a medium stash, as well as I'm going to actually go make a hard stash. I have the 2 items here. I believe this one's in like Karamja or Shiloh Village. I just need to go get the teak planks for it. But this will give me the opportunity to get at least 2 tasks, maybe 3, and that'll get us into 10 for the next region. Alright, let's see if we can actually continue this clue. Yes I can. Very nice. And let's make this, or rather, let's fill this stash unit. There we go, 50 points. Alright, and I figured this would be the easiest hard one to make. Alt required was an amulet of power and a diamond ring. I got a bunch of amulet of powers from magpie implings when I was in Puro, and I was able to make the diamond ring because it has a relatively low smithing requirement. And there's 100 points for it. Alright, we should be able to finish step 2. Let's see if we can do step 3. We can! Very nice. Be the casket. Be the casket at 3. I'm pretty sure it can for mediums. Step 4, Brimhaven. I can do this. We can do this. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the maximum steps for a medium clue is 4, so this should be our casket. I hope. Yes, yes it is. Nice. Come on, be a unique. Be a unique. Oh, a few uniques. We got headband, elegant shirt, and a bandos miter. Well, that was sweet. So that was a 2-for-1 there. We completed the clue scroll and also got some uniques. Our palm tree looks like it's finally grown, so let's go ahead and get this task out of the way as well. Ooh, 121,000 EXP drop. Holy shit. Farming's gonna go so fast, especially once I hit the 16x. And there's another task I wasn't recording for, but it's make a 4-dose while wearing the Amulet of Chemistry. I was curious how that would interact with having the Botanist perk, since you always make 4-dose, but it happened on the first one, so I guess that works out. So I think there's another couple of tasks for equipping a bunch of prayer bonus gear. I don't know exactly how much this all adds to, but I'm going to try to equip it and hopefully hit some of these. Nice. We did get the prayer bonus of 15. I don't know what the next tier up is. So the next prayer bonus up is plus 30, and I don't see that at the moment I have any way to achieve that. I know what could easily get it would be making a holy symbol or getting one, but I don't have access to one right now without Asgarnia, so that'll just be a task we'll have to get the next round. Alright, hopefully this defense level will give us 100 combat. 99.95, what a joke. I guess I'll go get a prayer level. Ah, there it is. 100 combat. Another task. What was that, 5 left now? 5 left. Alright, chest number 2. Nice. Very nice. Now that we have a Barrows piece, and I also have the defense level, let's go ahead and put this on for the points. So at this point, I only need 3 more tasks. One is going to be doing a Taste of Hope. The other is going to be actually making 30 prayer pots, which I'm going to go pick the plant right now to get it. Should be 30 made prayer potions somewhere in this set. There it is. 50 more points. 2 more tasks remaining. So we're down to 1 task. I kind of screwed up. I was playing on mobile and really didn't think about it, and I went and killed a mythical dragon for a task. So that was my second to last task, and then for the last one, we're going to do a Taste of Hope quest. I feel like it's a fitting finale to wrap up with the quest, especially because I really want the medallion to be able to use that teleport going forward. But that'll also open up the Sins of the Father quest for us as well, and that'll open up a lot of tasks inside the new area. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Mire Ditch? No, Darkmire. So once we can get into Darkmire, we can start doing the Sepulchre and other things along those lines, plus the stupid task for petting Frank. I'm actually really excited to get this done, so that way we can also start getting into the Asgarnia task, and then I think we can get this 6th relic pretty quickly from then. But of course I gotta finish the quest first, and manage to fight all the bosses and do well. I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, time for the last fight. Let's see if I can do this without dying. I have defeated him, now I just need to finish up the quest, and we are on our way to a brand new region. And there it is, Taste of Hope. Let's unlock our new region. Actually, let's use our new teleport first. Right, I have been waiting for this for a while. There's so much in Asgarnia that I want to do, and so many like easy tasks I'll be able to finish now, like the getting a rune pickaxe and all sorts of other stuff. This is gonna be fun. And then once we get to that 16x multiplier with the next boost, so once we can overcome another 3,000 points, then we can really start pouring on the experience on these and start pushing to max. Max fishing will be quick. Max woodcutting will be quick. The max melees will go real fast. We can get Slayer up into the 90s and start looking at Slayer bosses. This is really going to open up a lot for the account now, especially now that we have access to God Wars Dungeon, Cerberus. Oh, this is great. So let's get this opened up. Asgarnia. And we now have all of our regions. The map is complete for what we're going to do. And that's where we're also going to wrap up this video. So the next one's going to be exciting. I'm going to be trying to make a push for the last points. I'm probably not going to record every single one like I did in this last 50. Well, I say every single one, but I blew the second to last one. But I'm going to try to highlight at least the higher point ones. And then as I mentioned before, it looks like uploads are going to be a little slower now that we've completed so much. I think there's going to be longer gaps in between things, but we'll play it as it goes. We'll try to get daily or every other day, but it just really depends on the time I have available and what we can accomplish in here. I'm obviously not going to make a video about nothing. But if you've made it this far, once again, I greatly appreciate your time watching these videos, and I hope you can give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.